Hello, Dave from Survive Chap. I just wanted to post a quick video about something that I've done for quite a while, and that is barefoot running. And I just want to show you these. So if you look down, look at those bad boys there. These are from Xero shoes, spelled Xero. Now, over the years, so the first time I ended up with a pair of barefoot shoes was a pair of Vibram 5 fingers. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. Vibram 5 fingers, they're a funny beast. So if I get a pair now, I'll show you them. That's the 5 fingers there. So I went from something like this, normal sort of shoes, which you can see they've got a bit of a raised heel. They kind of cocoon your foot. They're comfortable, but they don't do you any good. I then moved on to the 5 fingers, which are kind of like a pair of gloves for your feet. You can see the sole on those is quite thick still, but they're minimalist. Then over the years I've progressed, ended up going on to these, which are Tesla. You see how much I use these, so I may be running these probably sort of 5 times a week, maybe doing somewhere 20-25 miles a week. And they're sort of falling a bit. So these are a year old. I've quite quickly went through them. You can see the sole starting to come apart. Comfortable though, really comfortable. Although you can't really see it there, the sole's really thin. And then finally I've got these here, which are another set of Xero. They're actually like a set of sandals. Those are minimalist. You can see how thick those are. There's nothing to those. There's basically a bit of rubber to protect your feet from stones, mud, grit, dirt, all the rest of it. So why did I use barefoot why did I barefoot run, or run in my bare feet, should I say? Well, one of the things is it helps you provide a lot of strength into your feet. If you look at a conventional shoe, so if I get one of these up again, I'm gonna use that conventional shoe. You can see the shape of it, sort of just comes round like in an oblong. What you can't really see is with these, and if I take them off, you'll see it a bit better. The toe box of these, you can see comes out a lot more, and at the front, and that's because when you start running with bare feet, what ends up happening is rather than your feet being like this and sort of mashed in, your feet start to spread out and you need more space. And if you look at a foot, a normal sort of foot, and I'll show you my foot now, a normal foot isn't shaped like a normal shoe. And then when you run, you see that when I put my foot down, how my foot splays out. Now when I run, my feet are kind of like that. So if you've got a normal shoe, which you can see there, this box here boxes it in and you end up with your feet sort of doing this. One of the other flip sides to running in a barefoot is that it builds a lot of strength in your feet, because you've got to use your feet very carefully how you step. You don't heel strike as well. So what ends up happening is you run on your toes and the balls of your feet. So if I do this, most people when they run, when they've got normal sort of shoes, they'll do this, they'll heel strike, which is a very unnatural way to run. You get a young child or a baby, you let them run without having shoes on, you'll find that they'll naturally run on their tiptoes. And what ends up happening when you run like this, when you run in bare feet, or with minimalist shoes, you end up running on the balls of your feet, which means all down here, your calf is what's taking all the strain for you, rather than striking with your heel. So what, I hear you ask? Well, the big thing is, the more that you run in your bare feet or in minimalist shoes, the more strength you build up on your ankles, your legs. And one thing for me, which has been a big thing, I had a lot of injuries with my knee, I had a lot of problems with knee pain. Since I've went to minimalist shoes, that knee pain's disappeared. I've got a lot more strength. My feet have splayed out a lot more. The only issue I have is at work, being in the military, I have to wear boots. So I find it quite uncomfortable sometimes when I'm wearing boots for an extended period. And when I then go back to my minimalist shoes, I do have a little bit of an adaptation period, maybe for a day or two, but we get there. But what I wanted to really sort of get across here is Xero shoes. So if you look at the evolution again, from the Vibrams to the Teslas to the Xero shoes, you can see those are actually quite fashionable, they're comfortable, they look good, and you can't really tell that they're minimalist shoes, which is brilliant, which means that you can wear them all the time. Unlike something like the Vibrams, you've got to be careful what you wear them with, because you get some odd looks. The Teslas that I've got there, although they're really great and lightweight, you can see there just how close the fabric is to the sole. So if there's even the slightest little bit of rain or wet on the ground, your feet end up soaking. Whereas these Xeros, they look awesome. Or maybe that's just me, but I think they look absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of let you know what I've got, why I've got them. So if you want to find a pair of these shoes, then you just go to Xero.com, spelt with an X, so Xero.com. The shoes that I've got there, the yellow ones, those are the Prio, P-R-I-O. If you look at some of the reviews that they've got on the website, 1,459 reviews they've got, and it's near as damn it 5 stars. I think it's 4.5 stars or something that they've got. The ones I've bought there, those are $49.99, really comfortable, lots of space. The Z-Trek, which is those there, they're kind of sandals. Those retail $59.99. Those are really comfortable for running in. And finally, there's another set that look like more of your conventional sort of flip-flops. Those are $19.99 at the minute. Those are called the Cloud. So if you want to start minimalist running or running your bare feet, then I've definitely recommend Xero shoes. I'm not getting paid to say this. They're not doing anything for me. I'm just a massive fan. If you go onto the website and actually look at some of them, then you'll see